Now along the outside of our fish, there is water or other things in the ocean. So if you would like, I didn't mention this before, but if you wanted to make teeth for your fish, your piranha, you could make teeth. Long teeth that come in and out of the top and the bottom, and they would be hidden when you close it. That. If you do that, you can trace it either with a colored marker, or you could go back with your Sharpie and trace it with the black marker or Sharpie. Now the outside is the water. I want to put a pattern on the outside of this picture, and the pattern that I'm going to do is bubbles, which is just circles. Some friends wanted to do waves, so we did wiggly lines instead. I like the circles because I can color them different colors and I can make them different sizes. I'm just going to do a bunch of smaller and bigger circles, maybe some circles that are hiding behind my fish. Maybe there's some bubbles near his mouth, so it's like he's blowing bubbles, or he's maybe eating bubbles. Right. Didn't leave a lot of space, so there's not a lot of space for bubbles, but I've got enough. Now I'm going to make the outside space the opposite color group. What color group did I make my fish? Warm colors or cool colors? Warm colors. So the outside would be what? Cool colors. And the warm colors we said were red, pink, yellow, orange, and the outside we're going to have blue, greens, and purples. Now there's light blues, there's darker blues, there's lighter greens, darker greens. Any of those fit. I'm going to trace my bubbles with different cool colors. I've completely finished tracing my fish. The last thing I need to do before I color is to get rid of a lot of these pencil lines that are kind of sticking out. Should I use this tiny little eraser for this whole paper? Do you think this would last long? No, it would disappear really fast, and then we won't have erasers for our pencils. Use the bigger erasers that are in the middle of your pencil caddies. Try and get rid of any pencil lines that are really sticking out and getting in your way. Places where you don't really want to see pencil lines, we want to see the colors that we made. If you used yellow, you can try and get rid of at least part of the pencil lines. It's kind of hard once you put marker on top of it, but you might be able to get some of it. Mine's a little less strong now. Be gentle with your paper. This is kind of thinner paper, so when you erase, it's going to crinkle if you're not gentle. I'm taking my hand, and right around where my hand is where I'm erasing. I'm moving my hand around the paper to follow my eraser so it doesn't wrinkle. I'm holding the paper. Okay, I finished erasing. I need to be reminded, what color group did I color my fish with? What am I going to color my fish with? I've traced it with what color group? Warm colors, which means the fish is going to be colored with those kinds of colored crayons. To help yourself and your team, you might want to think about sorting the colors before you start. Some friends at your table might be using warm colors, and some of you might be using cool colors. Is light green a warm color? No, it's a cool color. You don't have to sort them like I'm doing right now. It's up to you. Some friends find it easier. You could do it while you're working. You have to do it right away. Should we use black? No. Should we use brown? No. Should we use white? No. Don't use these colors. They're not really warm or cool, so just leave them to the side. Okay, that's pretty good. Doesn't have to be all of them. Oh, and gray. Should we use gray? No, it's the same thing with the black and white. We don't want to use gray. So I've got all of my warm colors in this lid. So since I'm going to use that for my face, I'll start. I've got a big space right here. I need to color yellow. Should I scribble like this? No, just because it's a big area doesn't mean I need to scribble really fast. Go slow and take your time. You can also take a break. If you color your face for a little while and then you get kind of tired of coloring the face the same color, you could change it and make the face turn into a different color. That might look kind of neat. It's up to you. Okay, so I've colored about halfway. I'm getting kind of tired of coloring the face. I might color some more later, but for now I'm gonna switch colors and do something else. Maybe I'll color the fin of my fish in. And since I've got these really cool yellow lines, I'm gonna try and color around the yellow lines. Since I made them a different color. And if I color on top of yellow, I won't be able to see it anymore. Some of the darker colors you might be able to go on top of, but not really this. Now, if your hand starts kind of cramping up because you're coloring so much, you're gonna roll your wrist a little bit, kind of stretch your fingers out, give your hand a little shake. Figure out maybe what your next color is going to be while you sit there and think. Maybe I'll color a couple scales. Should I color all my scales the same color? No, that would be super boring. Do I have to color a red scale where I put my red marker line? Not really. It's okay. As long as they're all warm colors, I think we're okay. So I'm coloring this scale yellow even though there's a pink outline. It'll still look fine. Alright, I'm going to skip ahead. I need to color my whole fish with warm colors. If you get kind of tired of looking at the same few colors, or you are completely finished with your fish, the outside of your fish is going to be the opposite group of colors. So because I'm making my fish warm, what did I trace the outside bubbles with? What color group? Cool. So the cool colors are on the outside. And that means I can color my bubbles blue and green and purple. And not just that, but I can also color the water a cool color. I would definitely recommend coloring lighter with the water than the bubbles. So the bubbles kind of pressing a little harder with. The blue, I'm going to use a different color blue and kind of show you what I mean. I'm going lightly, I'm just holding it light. I'm not scribbling, I'm going the same direction up and down. I'm shading. You can definitely color hard if you want it to be super dark. It's a lot of work for your hand to do, and sometimes it might be a little easier on your hand to color lightly for this big background you need to color in. I'm trying to not color my teeth in, I'm going around the teeth. And the teeth you can leave white. That's okay to leave those white. So I've covered the whole background in this kind of lighter version of blue. I can take this same blue and you can see how dark it actually is if I press hard. It's a nice dark blue. So if you wanted to go spend time coloring the whole background really dark, you could. It would take you a really long time. I'm actually going to leave some of these bubbles with a little spot of white so it looks more like a shiny bubble. Okay, I'm going to go back to coloring my warm colors, and I could keep doing the fish face in yellow all the way down, or you could kind of change it. So maybe I'll take a different color yellow here. And then maybe blend it into orange. Kind of slowly change it, mix some orange on top of the yellow. And then change. So it's yellow underneath. I mean, orange underneath. Alright, I'm going to keep coloring my fish, my piranha in, and I want you to get started.